Corner continues with Coach Rob Carter, the head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies. First year at the helm of Sylacauga. And, Coach, good morning to you. And first thing, I guess, a lot of excitement about Aggie football.
Oh, absolutely. I think every, school's feeling it right now with your cheerleaders, your band getting ready. And, you're just seeing the signs go up in the yards and those sort of things. So it's an exciting time of the year.
Fall camp, how did that go?
It went good. No doubt we were able to, just capitalize on what we learned from the summer, the times we get to go out and, do our practices and stuff. Just seeing the excitement in the kids and even some kids that I wasn't able to contact due to possibly not being at school. Had they chose the homeschool type route and got those guys out, but it's been really good.
No doubt about it. This Aggie football team, especially in the backfield, you got a lot of experience coming back.
I do. I got 3 seniors back there that are very capable of toting the ball and making big plays and being tough to tackle with Malik Pope, leading that group. Jaquan Brownsfield, Kyron Hughes are 3 leaders on the team, and I'm anxious to see what they do.
Let's talk about Pope a little bit. Most people know about him. He's gotten better and better and better. How far can he go?
The next level, there's no doubt. He's already got an official invite from North Alabama, which is a very good school, and excited for him to have that offer and opportunity to, mostly to extend his education and use his ability later on in football life after high school. But very good football player. He's got a eraser on him. You miss one up front or somewhere, he's got the ability to make him miss, and then continue on the play. And got great hands and a great kid. So.
At quarterback, you got to be able to throw the football a little bit.
Right, and I've got one that's a gunslinger. There's no doubt. Bryson Edwards has really learned the offense, and there's days he gets frustrated. There's, that's quarterback. I mean, you're not going to always have it, but he's fortunate to have the backfield when he doesn't have it to be able to, get us on track offensively and still come back. I'm not going to be shy of, hey, you made a mistake, let's go right back at it and let's do it again, because he's been really good from 7-on-7s to all summer to fall camp. And, I'm excited to really see our offense work. This is one of the best I've ever had as far as being able to do the complete realm of things on offense, being able to throw and be able to run the football.
It's got to start up front with that offensive line.
Right. Coach Steers, I'm going to go with him. He's done a great job. We had a lot of youth. You got Luke Thompson coming back that played a lot that I'm excited to watch him play his senior year. Hudson Hodges. And then you got Quan Beckham, a new kid that is going to get a lot of reps at tackle and just, mixing in the young kids. Corbett is definitely doing a good job at center. He's done very well. I'm talking about Coach Steers of getting some youth and inexperienced kids, a lot of experience. Chris West is another kid, you're going to hear his name, that's done an excellent job. But you're right. If we can't block that front line, then we got problems. But they've done an extremely good job. I had a great day yesterday.
And too, Coach, the tight end is very, very important to an offense, both blocking and receiving.
Right, and that's my son. And we've worked in Dalton Miley in there too. But Bryant Waters has done a really good job for me. He gets coached at home as well, so he gets double dose of it. But all those guys are also playing defensive side of the ball, and they're very key over there. But we've got that experience there. Like I said, Bryant goes home with me every day, so he almost becomes an offensive coordinator type guy. He understands the plan, and he's done a good job, and Dalton's giving him some help in there because they both got to play defense.
You mentioned defense, and I don't know, you hear different stories of the defense is ahead of the offense, the offense is ahead of the defense carries the team the first couple of games, the offense gets settled. What about this defense for Sylacauga?
I think we got an excellent defense, and I've always been the belief defense wins championships. I'm going to put the best I can, those best 11 on that field to keep them out of the end zone. I feel like, that is a sort of a strength as far as senior leadership, or more experienced players over there with the addition of others. We got a really good, backfield there, the secondary, very good speed. So I don't expect a lot of big plays, to carry the distance in the end zone because we've got so much speed. Make offenses work. Defensive front with Kyron Hughes, Big E, Ethan Holm, he's good. Dalton Miley, Hudson Hodges at linebacker. I think Antoine Borden has really come on outside linebacker, gives us a lot of speed out there. And Jaquan Brownsfield, they're going to do a really good job of making it difficult for offenses.
You may have mentioned the name already, but is there one or two guys that really stepped up in the summer and the fall, and maybe they didn't catch your eye to start with, but they're catching your eye now?
I'd say Antoine Borden. I mean, he's a kid that I don't know how much he played last year defensively, but he's really solidified outside linebacker and plays with a lot of aggression. I like to watch him play. Dalton Miley, of course, I think he's, I don't think he caught my eye. I think his efforts catch my eye. I think he's been there and the coaches knew it, but he's just always full speed. I mean, everything he does. Jeremy Odom, another one. It doesn't matter if it's practice, game type, he's 100%. Those guys have
you got to like that.
I do. I mean, there's no doubt when we line up to run routes or do whatever, those kind of guys are full speed. They're not, taking a break ever, pushing themselves. But, I mean, there's several. Like I said, have caught my eye. I hate to name one guy or miss a guy I haven't named, but there's those. I think Dalton Miley's a really leadership as far as how his efforts are. Jeremy Odom's efforts, when they're out there. And like I said, there's several. Antoine Borden and just, the rest of them are doing the same thing, really working hard. So, I'm ready to see him play Friday night.
Special teams oftentimes make or break a game. Well, what about the special team at Sylacauga?
Well, Matthew Fairclough handles pretty much all our kicking. It's Camden Fairclough, not Matthew Fairclough. Camden is soccer player. He's pretty good at field goal, extra points, and punt. He handles that, but we're good there. I feel really confident when you got the kicker that can get the ball off and put it where you need to put it, and our guys that go down and either play defense. I think punt and kickoff are two of the biggest things you better be good at because they can score a touchdown quick. All of them important, no doubt, but we've done a really good job with special teams. So.
Leeds Green Wave tomorrow night at Leeds, and they have had some good years in the last decade and had some great players come out of Leeds High School. This is a game where you're at their place, and whether it's a 0 game or you might be looking at it as game 1 of the season, what are you going to try to accomplish in this? I know you want a W, but what are you going to try to accomplish?
I mean, fundamentally sound. We don't want to see a lot of mistakes as far as, the things that aggravate coaches not having 10 on the field, maybe having 12 on the field. Jumping off sides, motion penalties, just those things. There's kind of lack of focus, or maybe you're tired, lack of focus, but being fundamentally sound, making very few mental mistakes, playing hard. There's no doubt. Being able to rep people and get some depth, getting into later in your season and getting them experience, game type experience. But, be able to do the, run, block, and tackle very well. And I think that's our focus. We don't have a huge game plan offensively. There's no way to throw in the whole package in game 0 or 1 for us, I call it. But, really seeing aggressive kids and doing the right thing, being where they're supposed to be.
Coach Rob Carter, the head football coach at Sylacauga High School, our guest this morning. And this Aggie football team, have you chosen captains for this team as of yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
We'll
what goes into that?
I think, attendance, accountability, and of course the leadership part, the vocal part, leading the young kids and all in a positive way, academics, those things will come in, and us coaches will talk about that. We usually wait till this evening to decide, who will be the captains.
Yeah. Is it normally a light day Thursday?
It is. It's a walk-through type day, making sure we got all personnel where they need to be, any subs that we need to be, especially in the special teams areas, making sure they understand their assignments. And, just walk them through, get them home to rest, and make sure they get to bed at night and get a lot of fluids. So.
Finally, this morning, and I save this to the end. Last year was a crazy year in high school football, with no spring and no summer, and the fall was you didn't know from moment to moment if you're going to play or not play, or practice or not practice. Been an uptick in COVID cases here in Talladega County and in the state of Alabama. And this particular strain, this Delta strain, is affecting younger people more. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, we taught all that last year, to be clean, to watch who you're around, how to social distance those things, wear your mask if you feel, uncomfortable around certain situations. Alabama High School, still has some mandates we need to do, riding the bus, those sort of things. Take care of yourself. It's adversity. It's life. It's displayed. Just like I tell the players, we got to be able to adjust to change. Mm-hmm. So, you're always one play from being a second string to being first string. So be ready. Just, guys, just stay healthy. To me, it's faith, family, and football in my life. But, make sure we're getting on our knees praying to the great, the Lord, and then take care of your family. So taking care of yourself, going home, cleaning, take what we teach you there at school. Those things are vital, and practice at home, and hopefully we'll come away with not being, catching the virus or catching any sickness at this time.
Absolutely. Coach Rob Carter, the head football coach of Sylacauga Aggies. Sylacauga on the road to Leeds over in St. Clair County to play tomorrow night. Coach, let's talk again next week and have a W under our belt, hopefully.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Go Aggies.
All right. More Daybreak right after this.